Hey everyone, it's Matt from Akuma Mods. So today I got something a little special. A lot of people have been talking about this new retro handheld that's come on the market, and I just so happened to get my hands on one. Thanks to ETA Prime for the link ahead of time, and if you guys want to see probably his more in-depth video, go ahead and check out his channel. Great dude. One thing I will say, when ordering it, I didn't see anywhere where I can choose a color. I would have really preferred the green one or a teal, whatever color it was. But beggars can't be choosers, and you know what? For the price that you pay for this, it's not that bad. I think when it was all said and done, it was about 150 bucks shipped to me. So yeah, let's get into it. So right off the bat, comes in a pretty nice package. Obviously, this is seeing a little bit of better days because what it came in was like a typical bubble mailer. So I wish they would have boxed it up in an actual box, but whatever. You know, as long as I got it in one whole piece and it wasn't super damaged. So on here it says handheld game station. Now, when I originally had heard about this, it was called the Super Retro or Super Retro Pi. I don't remember what it was exactly, but it was super retro, I want to say. So it looks like they maybe got away from that and just kind of called it a handheld game system. Not sure. It says enjoy high quality gaming experience. Game market 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, 4,000 milliamp battery, and high resolution. That's pretty much it for the box. Other than that, it's just plain. I do believe that whatever color box you get, that is the color unit you will be receiving. So let's open her up and see. Go ahead and open it up. Boom, right there. There's your system. So we're going to go ahead and pull this out. Comes in a nice little foam padding, so it doesn't get super beat up. I'm guessing this is a quality assurance card, quality certificate. And then another little box, most likely the USB cable. Yep. So this does use a micro USB. I really wish that they probably went with a USB-C. I know that's something that a lot of people are getting more and more into, and it seems to be the new USB to go for. So let's go ahead and unwrap this, and boom. So not too bad of a unit. There are some blemishes here, probably from people just handling it and packaging it. Looks like a basic plastic design. TF card, so your micro SD card goes in here. So I don't have fingernails, so let's go ahead and just pry that open a little bit. So it looks like it does have a micro USB card. Let's see, or micro SD. Micro USB. Let's see if I can get this out. So it does come with a Lexar 32 gig, at least this model does. So not too bad of a micro SD card. I don't know if anything's loaded on it, but we'll take a look at it. So here you have possibly a micro HDMI port. That's at least what it looks like to me. If not, it's some sort of proprietary port. Your audio jack and your charging port, micro USB. On the side here, you have the power button with a LED light. On the other side, you have your volume rocker. Over here, you have your home, select and start, X, A, B, Y, C, D. Very, very clicky. My guess is they used surface mount tactile switches. I'm going to guess that. Just by the way that they are clicking, that's what it sounds like to me. Analog stick is actually very nice. I expected this to be more plasticky feeling and not very good, but it's very very Nintendo Switch feeling. So that's very nice. D-pad. I know a lot of people have issues with this D-pad. It's actually not that bad. We'll have to test it out with, like, the thing that worries me is when you're doing up forward or down forward, like the in-between motions. That's what I'm worried about out of anything on that. Like, how is it going to respond to a down forward motion? Like when you have to go down forward really quick, is it going to respond very well? So we'll have to see about that. Obviously, this is just more or less going to be an unboxing, initial setup, and just kind of initial impressions of everything on the system, and we'll do some gameplay and come back around with another video. But let's see if there's any juice in this thing first off. Which it doesn't look like there is. So, no power. Let's see if we can get some power here. So if this is charging, there is no charging light. Let's just make sure. Yeah, no charging light. At least from what I can tell, this is plugged in. Let's go over to our other one and see if maybe just that one is bad or not. Yeah, so it looks like there's no charging light or anything like that. And it looks like it needs to charge the battery. It does not run off of just by itself. Unless we got a bad unit, which is a possibility. I really hope not, but we'll see. I'm going to let this charge for a little bit, but all in all, as of right now, first impressions, it's a pretty good build. Feeling wise, it is definitely a lot thicker than like your normal Game Boy, which I'll pull out here. So comparing to a Game Boy, it looks to be about the same. It is a little bit smaller. It does obviously have a much larger screen than the Game Boy. Size wise, at least the width is about the same. And thickness is definitely a lot less. So one of the things I'm going to definitely point out right now is you will be limited to the games that you can use. So I haven't really looked at the specifications of this. I know some people had touted about Dreamcast being able to run on this, which is one of the reasons why I bought this, because I am a huge Dreamcast fan. But one of the downsides is there is no trigger buttons. So that's one of the issues that we are going to run into just playing any PlayStation style game that requires that. I know we can probably map at least 2 of these buttons to that, but that's really about it. So we will run into some issues with that down the road. But that's about the only problem that I see so far, besides it not having some sort of battery life in it from the get-go. So other than that, it's a really nice looking unit. I was kind of weary about the yellow color, but it's not too bad with the black accent. And like I said, we'll come back around. We'll charge this up a little bit and then get some gameplay. And we'll do a follow up, like actual review video. But again, this is more or less just initial impressions, setup, and whatnot. So hope you guys at least enjoyed this. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give it a thumbs up. And until next time, happy gaming.